Hello everyone and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. Now, if you didn't join the live stream, I'll give you a very quick recap. We did slay the Balrog, and in fact it only took us 2 hours. My mother, Alna, the first Queen of Moria, took down the Balrog. Now sadly, she also did perish during the fight, but it was magnificent. She jumped at it, axe in hand. She brought down Durin's Bane, and now she is known as the Bane of Durin's Bane. You know, I was so upset when Thorin failed to slay the Balrog, but Thorin had to fall so that Arna could flourish. Also, another thing that happened, my father decided to leave court. He traveled west to visit the Firebeards, and he stole 900 gold pieces from my mother, hence the nickname the Corrupt. So we don't speak about him anymore. He has come back for the funeral apparently, but yeah, ignore that guy. Ignore that guy. Also, one last thing, for those of you who did watch the live stream, Valadar very kindly looked at the save file for us, and all traces of the Key of Erebor had vanished from the save file. So I'm pretty sure it was bugged, and so Valadar has very kindly returned the Key of Erebor to us. The way I'm going to play this off is that maybe when we were recovering my mother's armor, her weapons, her body, but for the funeral, we also found the Key of Erebor in the depths of Moria. So whoever dropped it, I think Oda had it at one point. Yeah, let's be a little bit more careful of the Key of Erebor, okay? In fact, I'm going to equip it. I'm going to look after it. I'm not giving it to heirs anymore. Speaking of which, I'm actually 25, so I'm a really young dwarf. Anyway, we need to get set up. So let's take a look at Bomba, because he is now the new king of Khazad-dûm. So he is brave, generous, and just. We have triple virtuous traits, which is super nice. We are a brilliant strategist, which is going to help massively with my plans, which we'll go over in a moment. Reckless, a flexible leader, consecrated blood. We are robust. Also, my father is a giant, so maybe my children can still inherit the giant trait. It might just skip a generation. And then lastly, we are a famous champion. So we already have 41 prowess. Martial is good, stewardship is good, diplomacy is good. I mean, everything's good except for intrigue. Right, so that's our current situation here. Let us focus. I am going to go stewardship just to get architect, because I think it's important. And then let's see. I think I'll go well focus. The extra 10% is too hard to resist. I'm sorry. Right. I think we have all of our artifacts equipped and whatnot. Yes. What's happening up here? We are above our domain limit. We can look at that a little bit later. It's fine. I'm not betrothed yet. That's fine. We can wait a little bit. I can groom my beard. We should probably do that. There we go. I have a nice beard ahead of the funeral. And then after the funeral, we actually have to have a coronation. But I can't do that before I lay my mother to rest. The first Queen of Moria. And she slew the Balrog. Oh, it's incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible. Right, before we do the funeral, though, my plans. So, now the Balrog is dealt with, all of my gold can be spent on other stuff. First thing I want to do is at least upgrade this to Nogrod Rebuilt, just to get rid of this horrible minus 30% tax debuff. And then also in between building up Nogrod, I'm probably going to build up Nogrod fully before I build up Khazad-dûm, because I only have so much gold. In between that, we are finally going to remove all of the orcs from the Misty Mountains. And then, super long term, we will take a look at reclaiming Erebor. But I'm not going to rush towards this. Oh, also, one more thing, guys. Sauron has returned. We are 3 years away from the second bookmark, so Sauron has returned. I don't think he's actually won any of his wars yet. Gondor and Key here are very strong. Anyway, that's enough yapping. Right, council positions. I should probably sort that sooner rather than later. Here, Dagon the Proud. You're really good at stewardship. Let's get you in there. Should I collect the taxes? I mean, I'm going to need a lot of gold, so I think I will stay with collecting the taxes. And then we're going to need a good chancellor. Vega, you have been loyal to the family for many years. Although I think you're... Yeah, Vega, you're actually going to become a spy master. You don't like me. You like me a bit more now. Here, let's also sway you as well. Now, we will need a good Chancellor to get all my vassals on side. Frerin the Pious. Now, Frerin had a small period where he did... He did worship the Balrog. However, my mother gave him a chance to redeem himself, and he remained loyal throughout her rule. So I think, Frerin, you deserve your old spot of Chancellor back. Let's do that. And then... excuse me. For our Marshal, let's go Zibdinir Borean. Wait, I thought we couldn't have female dwarfs on the council. But I am pleasantly proven wrong. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's have you train the commanders. I've been training all of my daughters and granddaughters in learning because of this, but I might have to change that now. We need a lawmaster. Let's see. Stonecaller Saros. You're not brilliant, but you are a powerful vassal, so I'll try and keep you happy. Okay. Right, I believe that's all of our affairs in check. Holy crap, we have a lot of activities now, don't we? Funeral, there it is. We can still meet peers. Because even though we're 25, I think we're still technically a kid until 30. And then we can marry at 70, something like this. Right, here, let's plan the funeral, though. Of course, it's going to be organized and doing so. Also, every single character that we take over has spawns in Erebor, which is kind of funny. I think we're just going to roleplay it as like, it's almost like a pilgrimage, you know? Part of becoming the new ruler of Khazad-dûm and the head of the Duin family is we must set eyes upon the lonely mountain. So that we do not forget what our long ambition and goal is. We must not forget what we have lost and what we must reclaim. We have reclaimed Khazad-dûm, so why not Erebor as well? Right. Sorry, I didn't have a cough, and now I do. It's so weird. Just a little tickle. Here, let's get some mercenary guards, just to make sure we're safe here. We are going to be burying my mother. And I think I will just... I'm going to mourn. She deserves it. And the grandest of funerals as well. Right, let's go ahead and start that. I'm not going to read all of the travel events as we return, because... quite frankly, they're repetitive, and I've done this every single time upon succession. With the passing of my mother, Alana, I now find myself questioning our family's dispute with House Ashbrook. No. The dispute is finally ramping up. We will continue this feud, and we will wipe out the Ashmots. Yeah, we took the south part of the Misty Mountains in the stream, which is nice. I no longer have a wet nurse, that's fine. Here, I'm going to reorganize the pin list as well, and I'll save the pins for my children and whatnot. Okie dokie, are we good? There's no event here. The UI said there was, but it's lying. Here, let's go speed 5. We're not actually getting that many travel events. I don't think we got a single one. There we go. It's always the way with CK3. Either you get absolutely none, or you get a spam of them every single county. There's no in-between or balance. Let's see. No. Let's move on. Come on. We got a funeral to get to. Ask to promote legend. 450 gold. Do you know what, Kierden? I will gladly accept that gift of gold, because I need a lot of it, quite frankly. Here, if we go back over to Novgorod, how much was this upgrade? 8,300. Ay. Right. Maybe we can get to that today. Oh, what's this? I'm told that the nature is venerated here in Bane Gwanoth as an extension of the will of the gods. Oh, did you guys see the dev blog posted by the developers yesterday to do with the Elven rework? It looks really cool. I know I said I wouldn't do 2 Realms series in a row, but maybe we could do a live stream series. We'll have to see. We watch as the locals adorn an old tree and find materials and jewelry, as if they were courting it. Many in my entourage are satisfied to watch from a distance, but I feel compelled to do something more. Wow, I could become a wise dwarf. Fascinating. I don't think I did, though. No, I didn't. Okay. Right, we have arrived. It is now time to pay our respects to, quite frankly, one of the bravest dwarfs who has ever lived. Durin's Hall is to be Anna's final resting place, and I am left alone to gather my thoughts and prepare for the arrival of the honoured mourners. I will never forget her. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, I started rewatching the extended editions last night, and I have to say, the cutoff point where you have to install Disc 2 for the Fellowship is so funny. I don't know if all the editions are the same, but at least in mine, it's when the Fellowship has just been formed, right? And then Merry and Pippin rush in and they want to join, blah, blah, blah. And then I think it's Pip, right? He goes, right then, so where are we going? And then it just cuts there. It's hilarious. Anyway, I and the other mourners take a reprieve from our grief to enjoy a great bounty of food. Lydia, usually the lifeblood of any feast, now sits across from me, misty-eyed, with an untouched goblet at her side. How can we make ourselves fat and merry in times like these? Are we to satisfy our hedonistic desires while Anna has none? Join me. Empty your goblets in libation. My dear friend, I think my mother would actually want us to drink. Yeah, do you know what? A round of drinks for everyone. My mother would want us to drink. In her memory, in her honor. And that is what we shall do. The sorrowful line marches on. The line to have a last moment with my mother. A last whisper. A last long goodbye. A last nothing at the last place anyone will see her again. Truly a privilege it is to be here. The line brings me ever closer until at last the figure in front of me parts, and there is nothing but a veil between me and her. I will speak of her virtues. My brave mother. She did not let Durin's Bane walk free. Now that is just extremely rude. Extremely rude. Right. The funeral will continue. Yes, it will. May you squeal like a pig. I'll tell you who's going to be squealing like a pig. Is this another one of those stupid adventurer conquests? It is, right. Sure, I'm going to completely ignore them. Here, let's call on house members. The Iron Hills can deal with them. I will honor my mother. I cannot believe the audacity of these disgusting goblins that we have to call our neighbors. We will wipe them out. I will be sure of it. Important nobility, far too great a number to name, passed by the enshrouded body of my mother, granting her little more than a simple bow or a nod, as though such a gesture was sufficient to show one's reverence for her life. My heart weighs as heavy as my pocket, so full of trinkets and memories of Arna. I cannot help but wonder, why should I get to hold object? Should we give her the key of Erebor? No, I'm joking, we just got it back. Yakubu's mace. We should give her a weapon to take into the afterlife. I will give her Yakubu's mace. We got a lot of piety for that as well, actually, which will be helpful for all of the holy wars we are about to declare. There we go, my distant cousin, Scaffy the Greedy, will be marching west to hopefully fight the goblins. In a quiet corner of the temple, I overhear Frona chatting with a group of mourners. She somberly gestures me over. Frona is my aunt, yes. We all have fond memories of your mother. I was just talking about the time I witnessed Anna's coronation. Tell me, have you any memories to share? Was I even born at my mother's coronation? I might not have been, you know. If I was, I was very young, very young. Yeah, the memories are too painful, my dear aunt. Let us remember the good times. All eyes fall upon Zachariah. So Zachariah is my brother, yes. He was actually the firstborn son, but my mother and everyone else... I mean, he has titles. He was given land, and instead I was selected as heir. As he falls to the ground in lamentation, hands coating his reddened eyes from view, Zachariah of the Abyssal Sea's sorrowful gasps and chokes have left his fellow mourners breathless, and many offer him comfort and reverence if it were him who was to be committed to the hereafter. Sure, I will comfort my dear brother. We have both lost a mother on this fine day. We will banish these invaders as we've always done. Cousin, deal with it. Before me a feasting table stocked high with all manner of food and drink, as if my mother were trying to offer a final act of magnanimity before parting. Lydia has so far refused to lay a finger on this banquet, however. My court chronicler. To Arno of Durin's folk, truly one of the greats. I think, yes. Let us speak a quiet prayer. In honor of my mother, may her memory live on through us all. The shadows of mourners no longer loom over me, and I am at last given a moment alone. What quiet comfort I could take in such a moment, without the rattling and prattling of other guests in my ears. Just me and my thoughts of the first queen and the great queen of Moria. It feels good. And there we are. I will allow myself a moment of grief as she is laid to rest for eternity. The first queen of Moria. The bane of Durin's bane. I will not forget you. We will not forget you. Man, it's over my... It feels weird to say career, but time on YouTube. There have been a few characters that have stood out and had exceptional stories. And Queen Anna is definitely one of them. Thorin, Thrain, they both tried to slay the Balrog. They both failed. And yet little did they know, when Thorin had only 3 daughters, they thought that the future of Khazad-dûm and dwarfs were doomed. But little did they know that it would be one of Thorin's daughters who would slay the Balrog. There we go. We are finally home from our pilgrimage. We have attended the funeral, but we have no time to rest because we need to organize the coronation at once. In fact, I can't have a coronation. No, I can have a coronation. It looks like it was grayed out, did it not? No, because I'm not at least 12 years old. I think I need to turn 30 before I can have a coronation, which means my steward is currently my regent, right? So I'm going to try and have to keep the power here low if I remember to do it. Oh dear. What we can also do now, though, is join this war. So, what are you trying to take? This stuff? Okay. Just a Minotaur should be plenty enough. I'm pretty sure I can't lead... I can lead an army. Do you know what? I am old enough to lead the men. My dwarven helm's a bit broken. This should update when I can't wear a crown yet, can I, in the barbershop? Let's see. I think I'm too young to wear a crown. Yeah, the crown I'm looking for... I don't know, it's right there. Dwarven crown. There we go. Right, let's save and exit that. Let's just pretend I'm wearing the crown. But we'll have our proper coronation soon. Okay, speed 5. We gotta wait for these stupid goblins to show up. And then hopefully they siege in a place where they don't run away. If I flank this way, we can trap them within the mountain. Yes. I'm pretty sure we don't have an organizer anymore. I think Sander sadly passed away. Or at least moved courts. Yeah, I think he might have moved courts here. Let's go ahead and trap the goblins. They shouldn't be able to get away here. This is my first taste of battle. It is time to wet my axe with the blood of goblins in the battle of Celesiranon. Man, pronunciation is always going to be my weak point. How did we do? We lost 20 dwarves, but we did kill 10,000 orcs. Look at the axeman, 900 kills, impressive stuff. Right. Well, that was over very quickly. For those of you who didn't catch the stream, these adventurer conquests were quite annoying at times. My brother Zachariah here, let's negotiate an alliance. Balin, son of Alna, let us also negotiate an alliance, my brother. We have not held a coronation. Yeah, I can't do it right now. Right, what we can do, though, is number 1... right. So this duchy here, I'm going to give you... Well, first of all, I'm going to demand your conversion. Right, you. I'm going to tell you to colonize, because I don't want to settle myself. I'm over colonization. We've done that. It's time to move on. What I'm going to be doing is declaring war, but let's just wait to see what this guy says. Right, my 2 brothers Wait, did he deny it? I thought that he denied it. He denied it. Right, we're gonna have to fight dwarves who worship the Balrog first. To make my Spymaster more susceptible to my... no, just keep it short and professional. We have a good chance of swaying him anyway. So we're actually gonna have to fight this guy. I cannot believe that there are dwarfs who would worship the Balrog when my mother laid her life down for them. Are they very strong? 580. I think the men-at-arms will be more than enough. And I'm gonna make a statement. I am going to lead this force myself against the betrayal. I cannot believe that my mother would grant you lands, and this is how you choose to repay and respect her memory. Absolutely disgusted. I will cut down every last dwarf who dares utter worship of the Balrog and disrespect my mother. Vega has been swayed up to 92 now. I mean, that's pretty good. We can probably stop that now, actually. We no longer have to do that. I'll find a wife when I'm a little bit older. There's no immediate need for this. Yeah, let's siege that. It might be good to designate an... I'm slowly getting used to this. Do we... Yeah, we still have absolute authority at least. I can't designate an heir because it has to be a child. Okay. Specifically my child. Right here. Enforce the demands. There we go. Disband everyone. We will have to revoke the titles. There's no way you're hanging on to this. There we go. I can ransom you? No, 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 no. There is a fate far more deserving of a pitiful dwarf such as yourself. He's old anyway. He's probably not long due for the world. How do I... Can I not shave him? Negotiate release? I can't shave him. Is it because he's of a different faith, maybe? Damn. Wait, wait, wait. Unless he... Because he's not in the dungeon. We're gonna put him in the dungeon. I still can't shave him. Right. Well, then you shall remain in the dungeon. That's what's happening there. And now I need to find someone to give away this land to. Let's see. So now the Balrog situation has actually been dealt with. I want high stewardship characters. Billy, I mean, he is a highborn dwarf. Why do we have so many? My court jester also worships the Balrog. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, here, let's give you this. And you can probably hold a fair few titles, right? Yes. See, now I want to give them multiple titles because now they can earn more gold. They need to border the settlement county they are being granted. I'm pretty sure that the problem is actually that this is a... Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm actually just going to abandon this because I'm not dealing with this. I'm done with my colonization. I will give you the duchy, and then what I'm going to tell you to do, because I couldn't give him the colony, is now you're going to have to resettle that. But you should be earning good gold with your new titles anyway. I think I already told you to settle Wilderness. So with that being fine, that's good. I just hope you don't settle this way. I hope he's smart enough to understand that I meant this way. To be fair, I don't think he can actually settle outside, so that's fine. Right. So, as long as you don't take this one, he's gonna be an asshole and take this one, but he can't take those two, so it's okay. It won't get too messy. Right, guys. Now, it is time to deal with the Ashmogs. So, I do have one holy war for Kingdom, where we could take the nest of Goblin Town. That will take a huge swath of land at once. But do we save the kingdom... The kingdom for taking Gundabad? The thing is, Gundabad is actually split between 3. So we wouldn't actually gain that much. There's also East Angmar that we can take. Whoa, why are the elves... Why are you swearing fealty to the elves? What is happening here? Also, these dwarves in the Blue Mountains also swear to Gondor. Weird stuff is happening. Right. I think we do the Kingdom Holy War now. So let's use that up. And we will call on our house members. Our distant cousins in the east. They will be happy to aid us. I think we should raise the entire army this time too. Because, I mean, they've only got 3,000. They're not actually that impressive. However, it's better to be safe than sorry. Right. Let us lead the dwarves. And we shall sell off at once. It is time for the Ashmogs to pay and to be removed from our sacred mountains. To the benevolent Bombo of Durin's folk. Of course I should join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of the Iron Hills. The dwarves, I think you mean, my cousin. I think you mean the dwarfs. Right. Here, let's speed 5 just so we raise a bit quicker. My steward has proven himself highly capable. Take the reins. Why not? Why not? I trust you. Royal Court Grandeur is now at level 10. Lovely. I've started to realize how much Balin and I have in common and how dependable he has proven himself to be during the last few months. My friend, my brother, let us spend some more time together, eh? Why don't we go and slay some goblins, some quality sibling time? I can't think of any better way to spend some time together, actually. Right, Regent is now more powerful. That's the reminder that I needed for this. Problem is, I can't swing the scales anyway. Oh dear. For quite a long time. Another 8 months. That's not good. What is good, though, is we just captured and slaughtered a bunch of goblins, so that makes me happy. Also, the fact we're still earning a nice profit with the whole army raised is also nice as well. Speaking of army, we're probably going to have to increase men-at-arms at some point, but let's restore Nogrod first. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill me. Okay. Yeah, right now I'm saving all of my gold for the Nogrod upgrade. And I bet you I will still get a comment saying, JBD, you should spend your gold on this. No. I'm waiting to upgrade Nogrod. And then I will spend my gold in other ways and places. Where are these disgusting orcs, huh? There should be 3,000 of them. They are in debt. So, interesting. I would have to drop my current legend. I can't do that. No, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to repay. The elves can fight over it. I'm gonna have to give the gold back. I get a lot of stress. It is what it is. Maybe I should start my own legend to stop those annoying events from popping up now, actually. We could do it. It's gonna cost a lot of gold. But, I mean, it doesn't have to cost a lot to begin with. Now, what would be nice is if I had a legend dedicated to my mother. I haven't done a legend in so long. I think I can dedicate it to someone, right? And I think it should definitely be dedicated to my mother. We'll take a look after the war and see if we can find one that's somewhat thematic. Right. Are you fighting vassals? No, I think your vassals are fighting each other. There's our first stewardship perk, so building construction cost is a little bit cheaper. Let's see, how much of a dent does it make on this? I mean, it's like 500 gold cheaper, but 7,800 is still... well, it's still nearly 8,000 gold. We have a long way to go before we get there, huh? Right, let's cross the pass and we'll go siege some more of this. Actually, maybe I should have took this first. I'll be honest, I kind of just want to get to the capital. And plus, I'm already on my way over here. Let's go speed 5. I think we can do it. We're not going to get caught off guard. What's this? Oh! The colony of Idnash is now complete. Interesting. Oh, I did have a few colonies myself. Right. Here. I'm actually... Right, we need to go through and check all of our vassals. I would deal with you after this goblin war, though. No. I will not bargain for your soul. And now I hope that you are in your halls, quivering in your boots. Because I am coming for you. The ancient plaque has low durability. Not anymore. I think we just took it from the goblins, because there was a goblin claimant. Gift artifact? A skull goblet? Well, thank you, my dear Lord Master. I shall keep that with the rest of my most treasured artifacts in my private chambers. There we go. If you're wondering why we get so much gold, it's because we recently finished our second dynasty legacy, the Master Artificers, which does give us over here, yeah, destroying artifacts gives double gold and prestige, which is which also means the tooth trade is back in business, guys. My favorite interaction is CK3. Right, 2 more weeks. Get me this siege. Low control. I thought I just gave that away. Oh, no, because it turns out he worships the Balrog. And now we have goblin rivals. It is what it is. Oh, my cousins have arrived. The mass sieging and retaking of the Misty Mountains has begun. My supply is not looking so good. No, it's not, is it? It's really not looking... What's the supply here? 2,500. Right. Well, that's not good enough. Here. I'm just gonna have to just take a few hundred there. Alright, let the traitor be known to all. Yes. And then... Can we stop with the legend spam here? Let's go 4 speed a minute. Sure. Even though I'm reorganizing my legends in the moment. Right, let's do this. I need to get some of this supply back. Desperately. And then I'm just going to split off a new army. We're going to take 800 of you. Just this one. There we go. And I think that should be supply sorted. No? 2,500. That should be supply sorted. Cousins, do not come into the mountain. We're trying to resupply at the moment. Are you resupplying? Yeah, you're resupplying. You are. Okay, we're all good. Right. Wild orcs. We got wild orcs. Why do we have wild orcs? I don't even want my... That's these two, isn't it? Yeah. And I can't even grant them away. In fact... No, that one's upgraded. This colony is going to be abandoned. I'm not interested in dealing with colonies right now. There we go. You're gonna have to recolonize that, but I'm giving that title to someone else. Okay. We're resupplying. You guys could just siege the capital if you like. I wouldn't hate it. Here, let's speed 5 whilst we're waiting here. Hold on a minute. Greetings, my implacable liege. I have a small matter for your final approval. Nothing you need to read in great detail, my lord. I'll just be getting on with it, shall I? Dagon would gain the delving of East Hall from my cousin. No. My regent is hard abusing his position of power. Ah, this is horrible. This is horrible. I hate what is happening. If I have to wait until I'm 70 to get rid of him, oh, that's gonna be terrible. Hopefully, I don't have to wait that long. Hopefully, when I'm 30, I can just say bye to him. Right, 80 supplies. Joe, it's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do. I just want to go and siege the capital. Ah, this is terrible. Also, we need the whole army, because we're about to go and fight here. Right, let's lead the dwarves. We'll come in from this angle. There's not actually anything happening here. The game's lying again. Cousins, come on, attack! Enter the mountain with me. These guys are about to get absolutely slaughtered. Why is there a man fighting with goblins? I cannot believe what I am seeing before me right now. We did lose 100 dwarves. Yeah, we are fighting in their territory. They're gonna get defensive bonuses and stuff. But it's fine, it's fine. Right, siege this. Leveraging position again. Artifact seized. Okay. Oh, I hate regions. There we go. At least we're getting nice gold from the artifacts we're sieging. My regent is being a massive pain, though. A huge pain. Ooh, okay. Balin, your taxes are going to increase, my brother. It is what it is. I know my brother... Oh, my sister died? Her head caved in by falling... By a falling roof tile? Wait, what? How did that happen? Oh, no. Joe, I'm gonna trial some of this Hobbit leaf. Let's try that, because I am very stressed. Oh, dear. Right, we're no longer overwhelmed by stress, but here. I'm gonna have to re-enable this. We'll put that on a reminder so we can smoke our weed whenever we can. There we go. Right, this is quite a long siege. Do I have a military engineer with me at the moment? Yes, I do. Here, let's 750 gold. Ooh, now we're talking. That's more like it. Alright, we can be entertained by the jester. Here, let's smoke some of that Hobbit leaf. We can have a coronation now because we're 30. However, I think I have to wait until 70, or maybe when I'm after the coronation, I can then also have this right here. Enforce the demands. End this war. We got a lot to do. We're rivals now. I don't care. I will slay all of you. Oh, it's going to have orcs fleets absolutely spamming everywhere, isn't it? Right, what's this? End of war. The Zandifdum claim on the Barrow of Muddy Hideout has become invalid. Okay. I haven't inherited any wars. Holy crap. Right, that's a lot of notifications. So, first things first. I think we should usurp this. And it does rename automatically, which is nice. Okay. I will make some duchies, just because it's going to be... I know I want to spend my gold elsewhere, but it's just going to make it a little bit easier to organize all of this. Yes. Right, too many held duchies. I know, game, just bear with me. So the capital here is actually in the high pass. Okay. So I want to grant this to someone. I would rather this someone be a part of my house as well, who doesn't already have titles. Which could actually be... Here, there's a much quicker way of doing this. Let's go Durin Dynasty. They all have titles already. Okay. Here, let's go not a ruler. And we'll sort by stewardship. What about Gilly? He is a Midas touched 24 stewardship. I'm going to give him the high pass and all of this. He will also get the kingdom title as well, but I'll do that last because then I think everything gets auto-assigned. Down here in the south, it's going to take them a long time to rebuild all of this. Here, Dwali. Oh, son of Vega. Is it V Vega? Oh, it is, but he's already going to inherit his titles. What about... Let's see, you haven't got much stewardship. You've got more stewardship. Also, you are warrior of Mahal. I'm going to give you this stuff. Vegas. Oh, you already had titles in the West? Oh, no. Oh, no. Right. Wait, no? Huh? Wait, did I... What did I just do? Oh, you haven't traveled yet. No, he hasn't traveled yet, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. He's gonna travel to his new realm soon. Okay, that's what it was. I thought I messed up, but I didn't. And then lastly... Oh, no, we have 2 more. So we need to grant this to someone as well. High stewardship. You're already going to inherit. What about Gilliam here? Yeah, you can have this. That's fine. Right. You're actually going to have quite a lot of titles, my friend. You're also over here still. We'll sort this out in a minute. I need to check on my vassals for religion, and we'll sort their contracts at that point as well. I got a lot to do before the coronation. And then one last one. What about Bragi here? Yeah, I don't think he's set to inherit anything. So Bragi can have all of this. There we go. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. And then... Gilly the second. Aha, wait. No. I need to wait before I can form this. But I need 68 counties. Right now we're only at 49. Okay, so we're not going to hand out the kingdom title yet. Anyway, next task. Let's go to our subjects here. Okay, your taxes are already maxed out. Let's see. No longer valid to send. I might need to get coronated first. It's been changed to include non-standard obligations. I think it's my mother already dealt with this. So here. Our new vassals. That's nice. They actually added something on the UI. So now you can see whose contracts can be modified. That is amazing. Right, so let's raise the taxes everywhere. We're going to need gold to rebuild everything. And then we need to check... Okay, one thing I don't like, though, is that they've removed... They used to show the faith of a vassal here. But for some reason, that's been removed. Right, so I've just changed your contract. But actually, we need to demand your conversion because you're not very virtuous. Why would you worship the Balrog? Oh, do you know what? It's been so long since I've had to manage vassals. It feels kind of cool. It's been a while, huh? Right, you. I think you've already refused, so now I will revoke your titles and we're going to have to fight it out. That's fine. Probably those with low opinion have an evil faith. Right, it's just those two. Okay, we can fix and address that. The coronation is going to have to wait. Actually, no, I will have to send someone else. We need to get the coronation done with. Things are getting out of hand. People are worshipping a Balrog. So let's go ahead and plan that. Durance Hall will be fine. We don't have to travel this time, which is nice. I will absolutely splurge on the coronation. And I think I will... Let us embrace the supporters. Yes. I will embrace everyone who wants to support my crown. And welcome them with open arms. I wanted to save gold, but we're doing a good job of spending it. Okay, start the coronation. Here we go. Soon my reign begins. And we do have another dynasty legacy. So I think for this one, House of Warriors. I'm going to start going down the warfare because we need to prepare for war with the orcs and also eventually possibly Sauron. Right, that war has been declared. I can manage things from here. We're going to send someone else to deal with this. I could actually just call on the Iron Hills. That could be possible. We're already trying to imprison you. However, I think it's just quicker. Where's a crossing? Over here. It's just quicker if I raise the men at arms and then send someone else to deal with it, right? My Lawmaster will happily deal with the traitors, so let's do that. My faith is too strong. Right, well then I'm also going to have to revoke your title as well. And then deal with you, huh? Ah! You actually said yes. Wait, so where's that? No, the Mines of Caradras I'm keeping. Was it East Hall? Maybe. I think it was. Yeah, this is fixed now. They're all in their own courts, which is nice. I think it was. Here, let's stop gathering. Just go and cut them down. Right, we will groom our beard quick before the coronation gets fully underway. I need to be presentable. Greetings, my benevolent liege. Oh, what's this? I have a small matter for your final approval. Are you taking more titles? No. I wish I could just decline it. I'm gonna veto this. I can't swing the scales again yet either. I really hope once I'm coronated, then I can get rid of my regent. Is it just me? But whenever I think of coronation, I think of coronation chicken. I don't know why. Maybe because it's much more relevant in modern life than an actual coronation. Who knows? Anyway, right, 3 weeks and then that's done. We might have to go and siege this too. I mean, that's his capital, so we might get lucky here. No, we're gonna have to go west as well. Stuff is happening. Court artifacts I have apparently. Cursed great... Okay, no. Can I not destroy this? I don't want this. I might have to do it through here. Acquisition date? I can't destroy these artifacts. Wait, maybe it has something to do with coronation or something. Here, let's look at artifacts after, okay? Alright, speed 5. Get over there. Crush the traitors. Oh, we took a lot of land today. Very nice. Enforced demands. Right. And I probably can't shave your beard, right? No, I can't shave them. I'm just going to have to move them to the dungeon instead. And then don't forget to also revoke all of their titles. Okay, there we go. Right, we need to get rid of the Balrog here. Yes, I have too many duchies. Hold your horses. So you were up in the north here. So I'm going to have to find someone else to take over. Frayne, my seneschal? Sure. You're going to get all of this, my friend. Not that one, though. And then I shall modify this too. So is the religion correct and stuff up here? No. I might have to check that elsewhere as well then. Here, let's have you convert the faith. Yeah, I think you need to convert the faith as well. No, your faith is good. I have to convert the faith. Right, 10 years. Let's get on that. And then you need to convert the faith as well. Sway these misguided dwarfs back to Mahal, please. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the faith here too. But other than that, I think we're good. Yeah, this is all auto-converted. We're absolutely fine there. Okay. Everything's nice. My Aunt Odda. Let us nego... I forgot about that. Odda not only lost the key to Erebor, she now worships the goblins. In fact, I think if we take a look at Odda, she even has goblin mercenaries. Look at this. Absolutely disgusting stuff. Cannot believe what this world is coming to. Right, guys, sadly, we're going to have to leave it there. So next episode, we're going to finish up the coronation. We will continue waging war against the goblins. And then hopefully, we will be able to soon form the Empire of the Misty Mountains. And then maybe work on getting some of these dwarfs under us. And also, hopefully, restore Nogrod. We're getting closer. But anyway, guys, we are back. Hopefully, you enjoyed watching that one. Thank you for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.